nothing like Mississippi on a Saturday night. Real South hunting, how we were raised. Real South hunting, giving God the praise. Real South hunting, wouldn't we do best?
This week on Real South Hunting, we're going to be taking a little road trip. We actually headed up to South Dakota, Pine Ridge Reservation. Our buddy Clayton, we'll be hunting with him, and boy, it is always a fine hunt to go with Clayton. So I hope y'all enjoy the show.
South Dakota, finally. Brooke got all them teeth made, and it's 1:30 and we're on the road. First order of business is food. That's always number one right now on these trips. Stubbs brought something in this tin foil here. I'm not real sure what it is, but we may need to just take a peek. Look at that. Some good things, Stubbs. Oh man. We're going to shut it down right here. Them things, we didn't make it very far. We made it 8 miles.
All right, old Thomas has stood guard all night. Them boys made out like old Thomas took a nap. We'll show you in a minute. Thomas ain't shut his eyes one time. He's been looking right out that window, doing what he does. I did take one little nap for 4 or 5 hours, but with all the sirens and the lights and crazy stuff going on, I couldn't sleep real well. But got my binoculars out. I'm turkey hunting, my friend. Thomas is looking out one side of the window and I'm looking out the other. We can't see a lot because they got us shaded in back here, but we're steady looking. Hoping we're gonna get on something pretty good.
So 21 hours later, after I get back behind the wheel, we arrive in South Dakota and head out hunting. Of course, we waste no time. No time for sleeping on a trip like this. And first hunt, first afternoon, saw a lot of turkeys, wasn't able to get one. Looking forward to the next morning, we're gonna go back to the same spot. And of course, we get back to the next morning, turkeys gobbling everywhere.
Well, I've seen the sunrise over oceans, the rivers and palms. I've seen the sun set into cities, just as they say the forest I've heard.
It's kind of crazy because most of the time, when they fly down, it's close to dark. You know, it's not even getting daylight good, and they just kind of scatter. So then you kind of have to get up and do a little spotting and stalking. And after several hours of doing that, we spotted one strutting in a shade on the side of I call them mountains, but it's about what it's like, on the side of this mountain over there. Climb up to the top of the hill. We can hear the bird gobbling, never could see him. We set up in one spot and realized he was, a good piece over. So we're skirting around there and finally get in position to where we see where he's at and we can start calling to him. And it don't take long. This bird turns around, he comes right there, probably 30, 35 yards right in our face.
Flowers on the wall, hang the flowers on my wall, and grow children strong and tall, so they'd have the strength to ramble or gamble on a tie, leave me and the mother behind. The children now, bury me tired and walk home. I'm awakening in my song. I'll keep walking on my song. Resurrect me in your journey. I'm awakening in my song. I'll keep a walking in my song.
All right, day 2 here in South Dakota. We hunted hard yesterday afternoon. Got on some birds this morning. Couldn't ever catch up to them. They'd go one way. We try to cut them off. They'd go back to where we were, but we was easing around, spotted this bird in a hen across the big canyon. And me and Brooke and Clayton, we jumped out of the truck, grabbed a gun and a camera, and got over here. Kept moving on him. We had a coyote come out. We thought the coyote might have spooked him, but he didn't. And we got set up. He started answering our calls, and it probably didn't take him 2 or 3 minutes, and he was right here in our lap. Just glad to finally break the ice here in South Dakota. And this bird right here is beautiful, pretty white tips. We got one on the ground, and it is time to go get after some more. So we'll be back at y'all here.
Hang the flowers on the wall. Hang the flowers on my wall. And grow children strong and tall, so they have the strength to ramble or gimble on a tie, leave me in the mud.
After all the heavy breathing.
Oh my gosh, these mountains are having to climb. This bird ain't light, by the way, but I'll tell you this, if I ever make it to the top of this, I'm gonna tell Stubbs to drive over here and get us. My legs are cramping so bad. Had a lot of work up here. We'll be in good shape after this hunt, or some sort of shape. Oh man, you ready to try another 100 feet?
Let's see you truck it up this hill.
We almost to the top. We're just gonna keep going.
It's quite humbling when you're out there turkey hunting with a bow. If you hadn't never tried that, it's a real rush. We're in South Dakota. Anthony's done killed a bird. Of course, I'm toting my bow. I am gung-ho that I'm gonna kill with a bow before the shotgun. If I don't kill with a bow, I'll eat the tag. Anthony's killed a bird. We're riding around. We're coming around a canyon there, mountainous. I guess you'd call it mountains there in South Dakota. We see a bird going up one of the, I don't know if you call it a ridge, a mountain or what. We seen him way over there. So we went on around, went over the hill, parked where he couldn't see us. Me and Clayton and Brooke took off. We got around there. Brooke was gonna film for me. When we get there, I am just standing behind the bush. Me and Clayton just walked up this big green bush. I'm just standing behind it, holding my bow down. Call a little bit, and I see that, hear him gobble, and I'm About that time, he comes strutting in.
He's coming. Yeah. He's gonna come, please. He's about 100 yards, I think. He's by himself. Yeah. Ain't no in with him. Yeah. Get you up. I'm gonna get set up. Oh, yeah. Go a little bit, see if we can get him going.
Brooks standing on the other side of the bush. He says, I got him. Draw back. The deed is done. Number one, Miriam in the book with the boat. The triax, the Matthews triax has spoke, and number
The
one
old triax has done it for me again. Bird 2, missed one in Florida, killed one in Mississippi, and have smoked the first one I shot at up here in South Dakota. So I've got 2 of the slam under the belt. Just as quick as we get through here, we headed on back to Kansas out of the Rios. If I can get one more, I'll have a nearby grand slam. How about that?
Yeah,
I'll be
man.
shot at a grand slam. But man, big shout out to Clayton, and we're fixing to load this bird up. Anthony and them don't even know we shot him yet. He's over here in this hill, and Anthony's up there. Him and Chris is waiting at the truck. So we got to get this bird up here and show him off a little bit. But bird 1 with a bow, first Miriam ever with a bow, in the books.
What a rush. That is a freaking rush. That is a rush, dude. You wouldn't ask for it to go any better than that. Oh, God. I mean, it's just, I'm telling you, it's...
Man, what a time we're having up here in South Dakota. And thus far, I've been behind the camera filming Big A and Stubbs get them a turkey, and it's my turn now. I'm ready to lay 1 or 2 down. So we get these turkeys spotted and Clayton takes off. So me and Stubbs, we're right behind him, trying to get around and cut this turkey off before he gets too far. And sure enough, we get there and set up and do a little calling. And the bird we're actually calling is taking his time getting there. And the next thing we know, we hear a turkey gobble off to our right. A few more minutes go by, and this turkey's getting closer. He's gobbling and getting closer, and the next thing I know, he's right there and he's gobbling. And finally, he gets in close enough, and I take a shot. I'm on the board here in South Dakota. All 3 of us on the board.
There it is.
I run out there and get the turkey, and I'm sitting down there and doing some commentary talking about the hunt. And next thing I know, Stubbs spots a turkey over to our left. And we jump into action and get set up again.
7 gobbler right there. Hey, there he stands right there. There he stands right there.
Dang it! Brewster! What have you done, Brewster? Is what you call that tagged out?
That's tagged out, fella.
Good gosh. I guess the only way to keep from that, aren't they?
No.
I mean, you just can't keep from.
Well, this is probably one of the most exciting turkey hunts that I've ever been on, and it's up here in some beautiful countryside, and the sun's setting, and man, you can't beat it. And I just give God the praise for letting me be there in that moment.
So we only got a few hours left here in South Dakota, and Clayton is working his butt off. We're trekking miles and miles looking for some turkeys to get on. And
Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. Tonight I'm feeling mean, gonna make an ugly scene. Tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean.
we ease in there and get set up, and we work these birds for, seems like hours. I'm sure it was probably, 45 minutes to an hour, something like that.
And if he swings at me, then I'll bust that sucker's knee. 'Cause tonight I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean. I'm feeling mean, I'm feeling mean.
Two birds come in, I'm sitting there with my Matthews. Them boys said, my shotgun's in the truck. I said, boys, I'm bow all the way. Well, they think I'm stupid, but anyway, I'm just dead set. I'm gonna kill me 2 million for the bow. Turkeys come in, they get about 40 yards. They get 40 yards, I'm standing there strutting and gobbling. They come in real slow, some beautiful footage, as you see. They come in, Anthony smokes one, rolls. Well, when he shoots him, the other one just standing there pecking him, acting stupid. He don't run. I ease out behind a tree and let an arrow fly. If you'll look close enough, you'll see me clip a feather off his neck. I mean, I shoot over him, just barely shoot over. He gobbles. No run. He is steady trying to whip the turkey that's already dead. I hear something, I'm looking at Brooke. He said, take his shotgun. I said, no, I'm killing him with a bow. But if you could have seen the look on Brooke's face, I think I'll take the shotgun. Because at this time, he was holding the shotgun with that look on his face.
We got him, baby. Go jump on him, stuff.
Well, our last day here in South Dakota, and it ended with a bang, 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 a lot of bangs. But we started out a little slow the first day, and second day business picked up, and here this last morning, we have had some wild hunts. It has been just absolutely nuts, hasn't it, stuff?
It has been totally amazing. I was trying to get it done with a bow, but Big A throwed me to go in there. I finished it off with a gun, believe it or not, and had a heck of a good time. Got a shot at the bird, 40 yards, just was a little bit high with the boat. The Big A threw me the gun over there, and it wasn't high. We went ahead and knocked him down. Heck of a morning, man.
It's crazy. We got on a bird early this morning, Stubbs shot him with a bow, and he acted like he wasn't even hit. We looked at the footage and it hit him right behind the wing. It was a little back, but he gobbled and come back strutting and went off and was breeding some hens, and some other longbeards come up there, and I tell you, it was crazy because he come back around and I shot at him 3 times with a gun. He was still running. Well, we've had a great trip, and we're gonna go clean these birds up and get out of here, man. We sure appreciate it. That was awesome.
I had a blast, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Heck of a hunt. As y'all can see, when things go right, things just really go right. Amazing turkey hunt. We had an amazing time. If y'all ever want to go on a real Merriam turkey hunt with a really, really good guy, give us a call. We can hook you up with Clayton's number. It's the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, and it is ever for more a good time. Tons of turkeys, and one of the best guides I've ever been with in my life. Thank y'all for watching Real South Hunting. Catch you here right here next week.
What all did you get?
You get a beard pick for us too?
Yeah, I got a pack. I got a pack of beard picks. God, your beard freaking loves to be picked so good. So fluffy.